For joining us on our 9 at 9. We continue our journey through 2 Timothy. And we're in this passage where Paul is saying, listen, you need to empty yourself out. You need to get rid of all of this stuff. He lists all of these things. I think there's like 8 or 9 direct commands. Here are things that you just don't do. Get rid of these things from your life. Unfortunately, that's the only part of the gospel that most Baptists hear. Is we don't want these things in our life. We grow up being taught what we're against. You're against dancing, you're against smoking, you're against drinking, you're against watching movies on Sunday, you're against. I tell people I grew up in a church where we were told every Sunday what not to do, and then we would get together the next Sunday and we would celebrate we hadn't done anything. For a lot of us, that is the essence of the Christian life, but that's just the first step, first thing you do. And what you're doing is you're creating space for the presence of God. Yes, the first step is there are things you need to get rid of in your life. The second step is you need to fill your life up. Paul tells Timothy, study to show yourself an approved workman. That is, be intentional about what you're putting into your mind and what you're putting into your heart. Be careful and intentional on what you study, how you read the Bible, what other books you read that encourage your faith or make you a stronger believer. Fill your life up with the teachings and the person of Jesus Christ so that you live out of the overflow of Christ's presence in your life. You can't hold the ocean in a thimble. And when you have that direct encounter with Christ and he begins to pour himself into you, you run out of room pretty quick and you slosh over on those people around you. In Matthew 12, Jesus tells an interesting story. There's a man who is possessed by demons. This man is cleaned of the demon. The demon is thrown out of his life. Jesus then says the demon goes out in the wilderness and looks for another place to live. When he can't find another place to live, he comes back to the original man. And Jesus says he finds the man's life swept clean, but empty. Swept clean, yes, there was nothing wrong in his life, but empty. There was nothing right in his life. You see the difference? It's not enough that you be against. You have to know what you live for. So fill your life up with the person of Jesus Christ, his teachings, his truth, so that you live out of the overflow of his presence in your life. Now, maybe there are some things that you need to continue to deal with so that you are clean, to get rid of. There's some things you need to stop doing, okay. But maybe today we focus on what we're going to start doing. How are you going to fill your life with Jesus and his teachings? When are you going to read the scriptures? Who is it that you're going to love for his sake? What are the things you're going to do to fill your life up with who Jesus is? That's the assignment this week. I'll give you about 90 seconds to get started on it.